You ever find yourself reading all these articles with NFTs and you say, I still don't know what an NFT is? I don't even know what a fungible token is. What's fungible? What's crypto? Honestly, between me and you, Pat, I still don't even know what cryptocurrency is. I don't know what blockchain is. I don't know what a SPAC is. I don't understand how we printed $5 trillion of money the last 12 months. 40% of all money ever printed in U.S. was printed in the last 12 months, and the economy's still going up. I don't get it. What the hell is going on here? What is BitCloud? What is this new thing that's coming out with crypto for you to be able to buy stocks and individuals? I'm all over the place, Pat. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. If you ever catch yourself being in a situation where you have no clue what's going on and things are moving a little bit too quickly, this is when you need to take a timeout, and not a 20-second timeout. You need to take a day timeout and sit there and do the one skill set that's basic, nothing complicated about it. Do a ton of research. You choose these topics. I want to learn baseball cards. How is this card just sold for $5 million? How is it that that card just sold for $2 million? Why would anybody buy a baseball card, a basketball card? Go educate yourself, because things are moving so quickly right now. Money's being made so easily right now. And I'm not talking about $100 grand or $1 million or $10 million. Millions on top of millions on top of billions are being made right now simply because some people took the time to do a little bit more research than others did. And others are just sitting there saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. It's called research. Spend a Sunday, get away from everybody, get a computer out, choose one of the topics you want to research, read every single topic on NFTs, on cards, whatever topic that intrigues you, and then read opposing topics on it. So why NFTs won't work, why NFTs will go away, like the way I like to learn topics, and the reason why I love debate so much is because that's how I learn. When we sit there and we have a meeting with our staff and our executive team, yesterday Tom and I were talking about this, and I made this call. Nobody was ready for this call. I just kind of set up the Zoom, and I got everybody on the Zoom, and I knew they were differing opinions. And I asked one question, and they all went at it, right? And I sat back and I learned whether this was the right decision to make for our company or not, because there was debate, there was discourse. So when you're doing research, don't just read one-sided research. Read opposing side research, not to emotionally sway your opinion about what it is, just to see both haters on the other side, both critics on the other side, and then you make your decision. Hopefully you know how to reason, and neither person can pull you to one direction emotionally. After doing a ton of research yourself, you'll sit there and say, you know what? This is actually not bad, and I'm interested in it. I'm going to start off with this much. I'm going to start off with that much. I'm going to go out there and do this area of this. I'm not touching NFT. I'm not touching this, but I'm going to try this, based on doing a lot of research. I've been around a lot of folks who are very wealthy. I've been around a lot of folks that are wealthy, and I'm talking billionaires. And if you talk to billionaires, they are ridiculously big on doing research on their own. You'll ask them a question. Let's say we're talking, having a conversation together with them. And then all of a sudden, they're not paying attention to you anymore, and they're looking at their phones. You may be thinking they're texting somebody. They're not texting somebody. They're on the third article already that they're reading. While you're having a conversation with them, they're on the third article reading. You say, what are you looking at? I just read this article on BC that I like what this guy said about it. Here, let me send it to you. They send a link, airdrop, and then you read it. Wow, that's pretty intense. And then boom, and then you're going back and forth. The wiring of how to figure things out is on them, and many people out there watching this. You ought to get better at the timeout and research skill set. By the way, if you're watching this, this has to do with your own industry. I'm in the insurance industry. Guess what I have to research? Everything and anything in the insurance industry. I was having a board call yesterday with 5 of the top biggest performers in insurance, and all these CEOs are there. We're talking, everybody's saying how we need to innovate product, how we need to innovate insurance, how we need to innovate this, and what about this, and what about this? Everyone's giving their own ideas, but my mind is constantly thinking about researching how my industry could get better. So this isn't about you learning about baseball cards. This isn't about you learning about NFTs. This isn't about you learning about SPACs. This isn't about you learning about interest rates or why the market's doing so well. This is about you researching nonstop whatever topic that matters to you, both to help you with your health, with your life, with your finances, with getting clarity, because the clearer you become, the better decisions you and I are able to make. And if you want a specific formula on how to research, I made a video 4 years ago when I was in Bal Harbour, how to research any topic. If you've never watched it, click over here to watch the video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye.